Deepa, I mean, it's over 70 years, since independence, and still we're struggling when it comes to malnutrition. I mean, we're unable to provide accessible, affordable, and the right kind of nutrition to many people in our country. Where do you think we are lacking?
So when you look at malnutrition, of course, the consumption of food is, or the lack of food is one of the main determinants for why a person becomes malnourished. But along with food, there are also many health related conditions which would lead to malnutrition, like infection, like diarrhea, malaria, and so on. And therefore, access to clean water, sanitation. And when you talk about food as well, it's not just any food that fills your stomach, but nutritious, good quality food, particularly during pregnancy and the first 2 years of life. So if you start looking at each of these indicators in India, we are lacking in most of them. And as a combination of all of that, what we see is high malnutrition rates.
Yes. In fact, we're lacking on all the parameters, whether it's stunting, wasting, underweight, and unfortunately, obesity as well. I mean, that's the double burden we really have to deal with.
Yeah, that's the other contradiction that we've been seeing in the recent past, is that on the one side, our undernutrition, stunting, wasting, underweight is not declining as fast as it should. And on the other hand, obesity is increasing, much more amongst adults, but you see it in childhood obesity as well, that is going up. And relatedly, also in diseases, you see this double burden. We continue to have the TB and the malaria on one end, and you have hypertension and diabetes and so on, which is related to being overweight on the other end.